What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be playing MLB The Show. We're going to be playing all 9 innings of the exhibition thing. So yeah, this is not going to be actually. I'm going to do the lot. Oh no, I can't change the team with that. No, I can. Hopefully. I just have to find. Yankee with Blue Jays. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I did Yankees with Blue Jays. Nine innings. Yep. Retractable roof is open. Sure. And broadcast. So, for when I'm pitching, I'm only gonna be playing 5 straight innings. Then I'm gonna have it simultaneous. Well, then the Boston will be playing. I'm just gonna skip until I'm batting. So, yeah. My plan. Well, I'm also live over on Twitch. But by the time you're seeing this, the VOD should be gone. I don't know. Anyway, the VOD is gonna be up on my VOD YouTube channel. It's always in the description below. So yeah, we are home. We're gonna be
up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Misses off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk brings it in. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
So maybe pretty much up to
Next offering is fouled back.
When I'm pitching.
Got him swinging.
And that's it.
Yanks go in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's George Springer. That one fouled off. 0-1 now.
Whoa,
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. Wastes no time there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Springer at second. Bichette on at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Over to LeMahieu. 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Kevin Biggio stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
He's in a tough spot.
Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence. And Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Fought off foul. Strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And that'll do it. Yanks held.
And they have not got
Top of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he deals. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Brandon Bell stands in now, looks at that one inside. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off left side.
Why is this like that? Alright, you know what? I'm having issues with stream. Nothing I can do. Oh, I forgot that one.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. The throw to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Out to short. On to first. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Gosman back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Peraza playing up the middle at short. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Here comes a pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Everson Pereira. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Nice grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Esteban Florial. And that's in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Kirk, 24 years old, and he's won a silver slug. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. On the ground, right side. Toss to LeMahieu. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Springer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. To third. To first. Inning over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, out of the 4th. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the big fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit.
Back in 1 moment, you guys. Alright, after a little bit of an issue with stream, I fixed it, and now we're going to continue stream along with the video. So yeah, I'm going to be taking mic off for both video and stream. So yeah, enjoy.
Austin Wells. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's the strike.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order. Back here at Rogers Center, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Matt Chapman. His first at bat was a strikeout. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pereira makes the play, and that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The Yanks hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. This ball's chopped on the ground. Chapman fires over to first. 3rd out. Go in order. And it remains 1-0. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time up. Out to short. Peraza fires over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Out towards right center field. Cabrera coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping in, Everson Pereira. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman makes the grab, and that's the inning. So he's perfect. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Kiermaier now. King back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. Connor Falefa. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bichette at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Time asked for it at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And the pitch. This to third. Connor Falefa whips it across, and Bichette is retired. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Varsho on the move. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game. And I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. And the 0-1. LeMahieu at second with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gausman throws over, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Runner leads away at second. Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Stanton now. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Oh, 2 now. This one popped up. Connor Falefa flashes the leather on the run and catch. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to the left. Peraza sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs. Base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Foul ball there.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing. And welcome back. Down the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Swing and a miss struck him out. 1 out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Peraza swings through it for strike 1. Diving, and he can't make the play. In to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Comes through with the RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, Jay Jackson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier tracks it down for the out. Estevan Florial stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
High in the air, out to right. Springer drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on. So remaining in the game defensively, Aaron Judge. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Number 63 taking over on the mound.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Number 29, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Got him swinging. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Florial pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Kerr at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a bouncer. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this. Back now in Toronto. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Gleyber Torres up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Tries to back pick him at second, but he's back.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That clips a corner. Jackson, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer there makes the catch. 2 away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. On a line out towards center. Kiermaier racing over to make the catch. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now 4-1. Now into the game, Anthony Volpe. He'll play second. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clay Holmes. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Oh, 0-2 now. In the dirt. Wells down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. Into center and a base hit.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And fouled off. Yankees up by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Out towards right center field. And it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. That should fire up the dugout. Home run number 10 on the year. And we are tied. It's 4-4. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 29. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it falls.
All right, we are tied.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
If we're tied after the side, we're going into extra.
This one high in the air to left center. Florial gliding to his right. And the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
We are going into extra innings.
Welcome back on to extra innings. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Movement in the Yankees pen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here is Aaron Judge.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Go ahead run on base. And next for New York, Esteban Florial. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now it's even up. Tries to get back and save. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Now a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a throw to first. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. That misses off the outside edge. All tied up here in extra innings. In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
Of the 10th.
So a change being made out at second, and here's the pinch runner, Whit Merrifield. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 10th. At the plate, Dalton Varsho. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Cabrera going back, racing back some more. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
And that's the game.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
That was good.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long
Alright. And that's the game. So if you're watching over on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.